Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. First of all, Eid greetings from depth of my heart. Eid's on. And this year, the Eid is little bit disturbing because COVID-19 infection is moving around. Though Eid is being celebrated with religious pomp and show and bindings. Dear students, in these days of pandemic, you need to be extra cautious, restrict your movements outside, be inside your home so that you can defeat this infection because no medication is possible yet. And only way to defeat it is to restrict your movements, minimize your physical contacts. And today, without use of whiteboard, through the communication skills of a teacher, we are dealing with class 12, subject to political science, and topic under discussion is the circumstances leading globalization. Dear students, in previous class, we are discussing the globalization, the concept of globalization. However, there is no precise definition of the globalization. It is something considered as the flows. It might be the flow of ideas or flow of people from one place to another people through exchange of goods, migration of people across the borders. Nowadays, world is considered a global village. I have already quoted an example in the previous lecture that man can't live in isolation. It is wild beast who lives in isolation. Man has to live in society to fulfill his needs. Similarly, a country is never self-sufficient in all the commodities that it needs to sustain ahead. It has to depend on the rest of the world to carry on or to carry on its business or to sustain ahead. Dear students, but what were the circumstances that finally helped the world to go for the process of globalization, or what were the circumstances that led it that boost the process of globalization? Dear students, there were a number of processes that boost a number of circumstances leading globalization. And first important thing is advancement in development in technological development. Advancement in technological development. And second important is that the world got changed. Our world order got changed after end of Cold War when former USSR collapsed like bundle of cards and Americans only became the superpower in the world. And third important thing is that a revolution was there in the information technology. And fourth important thing is that is MNCs, that is growth of multinational companies and efforts by the developing states to connect a world or to make a world a single unit or a single market. And one more important point is that the rising debates of developing nations, developed nations, asked or was a message to International Monetary Fund and World Bank to ask the developed nations to disinvestment in the world market that leads the process of globalization. And one more important point that you must keep in mind is that the movement of capital or flow of capital, exchange of goods. These are the some components that lead the that are some circumstances that lead the process of the globalization. Dear students, it is not a very easy topic. It is something twisted. Let me repeat the things for you. There is no definition for precise definition for globalization. Basically, it means flows. It might be the flows of ideas, exchange of commodities, free migration of people, borders are open, and world turns a single market and single village that's called the globalization. But what were the circumstances that led to the globalization? It is advancement in development technology, revolution in information technology, growth of multinational companies, and also this developed nations were asked to make disinvestment in the world market. So, because there were the rising debates of developed nations on the rest of the world. Dear students, in a video of 5 or 6 minutes, I can't make you understand the full concept of globalization. These are only hints for you. When there is actual classroom interaction, physical interaction, you will get the concept of globalization well cleared. But important thing is that you need to concentrate on self studies. You do see do see these things on your available reference books. This secret I am telling you. Teacher acts as a guide and a counselor. Teacher does only 1% of work. Rest 99% of work is done by the students. I mean, rest 99% of work lies on the shoulders of student. So simple secret is that you need to concentrate on self studies and hard work, and inshallah you will turn the in the end very good students, and you will grasp all the concepts that are very twisted. But before leaving the class, I'm advising you restrict your moments outside so that you can defeat the COVID-19 infection and act on my advice. That is, do concentrate on self studies and hard work. And I hope you will be master tomorrow. Thanks, be blessed, and eat greetings.